Fozia, what criteria do you use to pair the buddies with one another?
We've realized that a 4-year gap is the most ideal one. It allows for the comfort to set in between the buddies, and also we do not have any discipline issues. If they're very close, then we do land with something. But when the classes are decided, then it's the homeroom teachers who share details about their children to each other, and we look for the most ideal pairing. That means it's a partnership of equity, and it means that each one is learning from the other. For example, if we have a grade 5 child who is very hyper, we may pair him with a grade 1 kid who is much more calmer, okay, to help build on each other's strengths.
Fozia, do the same buddies come together for every single buddy interaction? And as a process, up to what grades is buddy interaction done?
See, once they're paired up, then they stay together for the entire year. In case they're absent for one session, then they're paired up with another buddy. At times we have buddies who are not very comfortable with each other, and so we suggest a lot of other informal meetings like meeting up for lunch or going to the bus together, and that helps break the ice between them. Formally, as a school, we have buddy interaction only till grade 7.
How often do you timetable for a buddy interaction in the school, and how much time does a particular session take?
Formally, by design, it is once a month. We also have many informal or need-based interactions that may be the need of the hour. Like a class may be having the assembly performance, and so the buddies will come in and help with the assembly performance, the dance, the props, the holding of the lights. The idea is to help them become comfortable in whatever they are doing. So grade 8, when they come into Key Stage 3, the grade 12 buddies come in to help them settle in. Also, if a pre-K is going for a visit, then the buddies will step in so that their safety and one-on-one interaction is maximized. Apart from that, the session time is about 1.5 hours, which includes setting of the tone by individual teachers. Then you have the interaction time, which is around 45 minutes, and then we have as a group reflection, and then we can go into our individual classes and do another class reflection.
How do the students prepare, in particular the older buddies, for a session with the younger buddy?
The process starts with the younger buddy homeroom teachers coming and sharing their expectations. Once the agenda is clear, then the homeroom teacher of the elder buddies will allocate time to allow for the individual brainstorming and prep time. She also keeps an update on the preparedness of the child. On the day of the interaction, the tone setting by the teachers allows for a very fruitful investment in each other.
What kind of spaces would you recommend for a buddy interaction?
2 classes are coming together, and so a larger space is needed. A courtyard, school courtyard, or a hall where both can have some privacy. That means individual pairs have privacy. It's well lit, well ventilated space, and privacy will allow for the younger buddies not to get distracted as well.
Any key tips for teachers to ensure that the time between buddies is well spent?
I think there are 2 important ideas, which is teacher preparedness as well as her presence. In teacher preparedness, we would say that she meets up with her buddy homeroom teacher and designs an agenda which would be very fruitful for that buddy interaction. Also, this means that she keeps a tab on the preparedness of her students. She books the space well in advance, looks at the documenter coming in to capture moments which can be used for anecdotal records as well as for her reflections. Okay. Along with preparedness, her presence at the time of interaction is equally important. As a floating coach, she can facilitate a very fruitful investment, investing time in each other.